Today, in the Southern District of Texas, an indictment charging R. Allen Stanford, chairman of the Houston-based Stanford Financial Group, and 4 other individuals was unsealed. The indictment alleges that Stanford and his co-defendants engaged in a scheme to defraud investors who purchased approximately $7 billion in certificates of deposit, CDs, administered by Stanford International Bank Limited, an offshore bank controlled by Stanford and located in the island of Antigua. According to the indictment, Stanford and his co-defendants allegedly misused and misappropriated most of those investment assets, including diverting at least $1.6 billion into undisclosed personal loans to Stanford himself. All the while, Stanford and his co-conspirators allegedly misrepresented to investors the financial condition of Stanford International Bank, its investment strategy, and the extent of regulatory oversight by the Antiguan authorities. The indictment charges Stanford with conspiracy to commit wire fraud, mail fraud, and securities fraud, 7 counts of wire fraud, 10 counts of mail fraud, conspiracy to obstruct an investigation by the SEC, obstruction of an investigation by the SEC, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. Mr. Stanford was taken into custody by federal agents in Virginia last night. Also charged today and arrested this morning in Houston was Gilberto Lopez, the Stanford Financial Group's chief accounting officer, and Mark Kurt, the global controller for Stanford Financial Group Management. All are expected to make court appearances this afternoon. Also charged today is Leroy King, the former administrator and chief executive officer of Antigua's Financial Services Regulatory Commission, an agency of the Antiguan government that is responsible for monitoring and regulating banking activity on the island.